What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of DoMoreLife. Today, I want to discuss the nuances and some of the ways that you can deal with the Thai immigration system and the work permit process. So, extending visas, getting a work permit, getting your first visa, getting a 90-day visa. I just want to talk to you guys about that because some time ago this month, I had to deal with the visa renewal and a 1-year extension, which is super easy. And I had to deal with getting the work permit, which is also super easy. In my experience, most companies will or will not keep your work permit for you. Some people argue that that's the case, that you have to have it on you at all times. Some people say that the company has to do it. I don't think it really matters. In my situation, my company usually hangs on to it. So they had my work permit when I went to get my visa extension. And when you go to get your visa extension, you need all the paperwork from your job, and you need your passport, obviously, and a work permit, your current work permit. So I went to immigration, which is quite a distance away from where I live, and got all the way there. Didn't have my work permit because the company holds on to it, and had to come all the way back to the company, get the work permit, then go back to immigration. I was able to do this all in one day. They now have an appointment-based system for Thai immigration, especially for, they have an appointment system for a lot of things, but I know for visa extensions, they do. It takes less than 15 minutes. It took less than 15 minutes to get my entire extension process done while I was there. So that, just to put it in perspective for those of you that may not know anything about Thai immigration and getting visa extensions, the last time I got a visa extension, it took quite a bit longer. And there are several reasons for that right now. Right now, there's not a whole lot of tourists in the country, but having an appointment is something that I really, really, really wanted to stress with you guys. The reason I wanted to stress that with you guys is because appointments make more sense than just showing up and waiting, like getting a ticket for a queue and just waiting. The appointment system that Thai immigration has now, I really have to give them props on it because it works very, very well. And if you show up early and there's nobody there to fill that time slot, then they'll let you go ahead and go early, which was fantastic when I first got there because I thought, wow, I'm going to get all this done and have the entire afternoon to spare, so to speak. And unfortunately, I didn't have my work permit with me. So I was unaware of that, and I've been working here in Thailand for basically 2.5 years, that you had to have your work permit with you to get your visa extension. Just for your information, so that you know from this point forward, now you know. And I think it's a real testament again to Thai immigration doing a good job, thinking of the best ways to do things. And if you're going for a new visa here, if you're going for like a new 9B or something like that, you shouldn't have a problem provided all your paperwork is complete and provided that you don't have any issues. Every time you go, you're going to have to do, by the way, you're going to have to do a medical certificate for every work permit that you get. So if you have a 1-year work permit, the next year you go to get your work permit, you're going to have to go get medically certified, which is not hard. It's just a little blood draw and a few questions. So no big deal. But that was my experience with getting the visa extension and the work permit, which has all been taken care of and fine. make sure if you go to get a visa extension and you're on a non-B visa, or if you're on any kind of visa that allows you to have a work permit, and you currently have a work permit, and you want to continue to have a work permit, make sure that you take that work permit with you to get an extension. Very important piece of information that I was not aware of. And I think the reason I wasn't aware of it is because in the past, I had always taken or kept my work permit and my passport on me. So with this new system, with the company holding on to the work permit, I didn't have it with me. And that, I guess you could say, was my mistake. So just a little information for you guys extending visas. So I certainly hope that helps some of you. It would have been nice if somebody would have told me, but it is what it is. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it. Share it if you feel like it's valuable information. And whatever you do today, please do more life.